Harlows.
Proposal number 5, amend current Plank representative government. This is a sentence we propose to add at the beginning. We staunchly defend the rights to petition the government for redress of grievances and to express dissent. These rights are thwarted when government acts behind closed doors. Now I'm going to read part of the current Plank so this all makes sense. The current Plank, which we're not proposing to amend, goes on to read, we support election systems that are more representative of the electorate at the federal, state, and local levels, and we're adding, such as proportional representation, alternative voting systems, and explicit inclusion of none of the above on all ballots. The Plank, where we're not amending it, goes on to read, as private voluntary groups, political parties should be free to establish their own rules for nomination procedures, primaries, and conventions. We call for an end to any tax-financed subsidies to candidates or parties and the repeal of all laws that restrict voluntary financing of election campaigns. We oppose laws that effectively exclude alternative candidates, parties, deny ballot access, gerrymander districts, or deny voters the right to consider all, and we're striking out the word legitimate, alternatives. We advocate initiative, referendum, recall. We're striking the word and because we're adding another thing to this list, repeal, and here's where we're adding, and oppose any effort to deny these options. And then the Plank continues, when used as popular checks on government. And I would like to read the rationale here. During the height of COVID, many state and local governments passed unconstitutional mandates and handed down heavy penalties for noncompliance. These obstacles added additional difficulties to collect signatures for ballot access and recall. Also, the First Amendment does not say that there's a right to petition the government for redress of grievances only if you're not sick. Further, these proposed changes make our position much more clear that government, when it exists, must serve the people it represents, must act in open session, and must be accessible at all times, especially during an emergency.
All right. We're now voting on proposal number 5. Those in favor of proposal number 5, please stand. All right. And those opposed? That motion passes.